Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. All right, so this is a really quick video, okay? I'm racing against not only the clock, but my battery on my phone. So either we're going to run out of time or we're going to lose battery. So we're going to do a really quick face product face. I already have my foundation that we went over the other day, did my brows. So wanted to just quickly tell you about the different products we have for contouring. He's gonna keep calling Mimi. Phone keeps ringing. Okay. So I want to start with the contouring. I never really contoured in the beginning. I really didn't know anything about it. It scared me. It looked kind of weird for me. But when you put on your foundation, just I'm going to show you here. See how it does even out your skin. If you have any dark spots or any freckles or any redness, it evens it all out. It makes it like a nice clean playing field, but it takes out all the dimension from your face. So contouring puts it back in. So you can do it. I happen to like using Hermosa. That's the medium shade of the bronzer. You have a matte side and a satin side, okay? So you could choose either one. So I don't really use the satin side too much. So I go in with the matte, and it's really simple, okay? We want to put back the dimension and the shading so we kind of slim out our face, slim out our chin, our jawline, take a couple of inches off our forehead, and we kind of highlight our cheekbones because right now it goes straight through, okay? So I take this type of brush, get a little on there, and then really you're just going to go around the crown of your forehead. That's where I start, okay? And if I was to do it on one side, I'll show you one side. You're just going to go around the crown. Don't worry about the edges or the lines. You don't want to go too far. You want to go about as wide as your brush is, okay? Get it in there. You're going to do like a backwards E or the number 3. We're going to go like this, and we're going to do that one first. Then we're going to put a little on to highlight under our cheekbones. You're going to go right, if you see where your natural end of your cheekbone is, you can actually feel it, okay? So feel here and feel where it meets the top of your ear. That's the little bit you're going to draw down. And you're only going to go to where, as if this brow tail was going all the way down, you're going to stop right there. It's only going to be in the hollow of the between your ear and that space where like your eye would meet that line. Okay, you don't want to bring it all the way down to your face. You don't want to bring it into where your smile is. That's too far. Okay, so you take some of that. You can go like this a little bit, or you could just feel it. So I'm just going to do a little, putting it in right there. It's just a little, very subtle. It doesn't have to be this whole big thing. So if you look now on the two sides, sometimes I have to hold it so the bristles don't go too all over. I like to control where it goes. So I'm going to just put a little right in that spot, right up to my ear and right to where, in line with where the tail is, okay? So you see how it ends. It doesn't, like your cheekbone doesn't go into your jawline. That's pretty much what you're trying to avoid, showing the space between, okay? And then you're going to go under your jawline here. You're just going to outline it to give it a little shadow, okay? All right, so that's really what I do on the one side of the face, just to show you the difference. You see how there's nothing there. There's no shading. There's no dimension or anything like that. And it's all here. So it's really like, so now if you want to buff it out, I'm not going to use the same brush because I don't want to put more product in my face, but I'm going to use this buffer that I love to use this for so many different things. Okay, so I'm going to take off whatever I had in it. This is my switch, my color switch. It kind of takes off whatever color I was previously using. And then I'm just going to buff those lines out. Okay, so I'm going to buff the lines out, kind of bring it down. I'm going to go in here and buff this out a little bit, and then go down here and just buff that out a little bit because you don't want the sharp edges. Okay, that's really the contouring. That's quick. So I'm going to just do it quick on the other side just to show you. All right, I'm just going to do the top of the forehead. Circle motion if you like. Then I'm going to go in here underneath my cheekbone, top of my ear. And do that spot right there. I know I'm doing this quick just because I'm afraid the battery's just going to shut off. All right. Hope everyone's good this morning. And you're going to go around your jawline just like that. Okay? So you see, that's really all it is. It's very subtle. But it makes a big difference because now you're framing your whole face. You have the dimension, and you can could definitely see the difference. Hopefully you guys can see the difference here, even though I went a little quickly. So that's what I use. The bronzer. You don't have to use bronzer. Younique also has an all-in-one product here, and it's the Sculpting Trio. This is amazing too. I just like the colors better in the other, in the bronzer for some reason, and the texture. To me, it's all about texture. It's how it feels on my skin. But this is very, very popular, and it actually has a really cool, I always kept it on there. You don't have to take it off, but I did use this in the beginning. But it actually tells you if you're not really sure. Can you guys see that? Let me put my glasses on. All right. Okay, so you could see that it's actually showing you this is going to be your contour colors. All right, this is where you're doing it, top on, it's a backwards 3 or an E, however you want to look at it. So it's underneath your chin, underneath your cheekbones, and the top of your forehead. This color in the middle, okay, this color is your contour. This is going to be your highlighting. So it shows you could highlight here, you could highlight your nose. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. I also contour just to make my nose look a little slimmer. So I hold it again like that, make it really thin. Go in there, and I just do the sides of my nose. Okay, on either side of your nose. And it's just going to make it where it's not, if you could see the difference, it's just a little bit of shading. And it's going to just make your nose look a little slimmer. So then it also, that's what reminded me actually, because the highlighting, you could highlight, put a little bit to just make that more pronounced. So you put the highlighter on your chin, on the tip of your nose, or drag it down your nose. The highlighter under your eyes, whether you use concealer, and then up on top. Then this last one that you just see on the tops of the cheekbones, this is going to be your illuminizer. It's actually like a shimmering, a really, really pretty highlight, but with a little shimmer in it. And we call that illuminizer. And so this is a 3-in-1. This is a fabulous product. Okay. But we also do have a separate illuminizer that I happen to love also. And this is our Benevolent a la mode cream to powder illuminizer. We have powder, we have pressed, we have loose powder for illuminizer. I like the stick. I think it gives you a lot more control. So you can just lightly put this on, just like on top here. All right. I should have put my blush on first, but I got on highlight. And then sometimes I put it on the top of my brow right there, just for a little bit of, when the sun, when you turn your head and the sun hits it, it really shows up outside. So that's the illuminizer that I love. And then for our last product, before I have to run out of here and before this phone dies, is going to be my blush. So we have different blushes. Okay, we have the mineral press powder, and we have our powder blush, okay? Two different products, great colors. We have a lot of new colors. I'm looking in there. We have a lot of new colors, and let's see. I happen to like, I don't have too many because I'm pretty basic. I usually love my mauves, and these actually go on a little different. This has a little shimmer in it. This is Spirited. This is Scandalous, and this is a new one, Supple, that I love so much. So that's what I'm going to be using today. And that's really it for the blushes. But we have so many different to choose from. So now the blush, you're really just going to put on the balls of your cheeks. So if you smile, I don't drag it all the way back. I just put it right here, and I kind of dab. I don't even pull. All right, so it's really just laying the product right on. Because again, and I'm sure I've mentioned this a million times, the Younique products are so pigmented, you don't need a lot of product. So if it's ever an issue about cost, always know that the products are going to last you a really long time. So that's really important to know. And it actually, every product has a shelf life on it. And it actually is on the back of your bottle. If you can see in there, this one, I don't know how easy it is to see, but this is a little bottle and it says 12M. So this product is going to last you an entire year. It's expected to, the life expectancy. It's not going to go bad. The only thing that is the shortest lifespan that we have is the mascara. So even though we're not doing eyes today, I just want to make sure I let you know because I've mentioned the lifespan of the products. But 3 months is the max that you should be using your mascara. Okay, so if you need to get in on the Prestige subscription, that's really encouraging, making sure that you don't use it too long so you don't get an infection in your eye or anything like that. Okay, so so that's really it. So I'm going to just clear this again. I'm going to go in. So now we have all the face products on. All I have left to do now is my eyes. And so we have our bronzer. Okay, so we have the backwards 3 in here. We have our blush. And then on top, we just have a little bit of that shiny illuminizer. And that's really it. That was quick. So I did it, day 3 of my series of breaking down the full face. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you have any questions, please check out my website, www.lipstickloverqueen.com. This was a very quick live video if you're seeing it red there. Thank you for jumping on. Good morning. And if you're catching on the replay, let me know. Let me know what you're looking to see next. I'm going to try to plan out next week and what I want to do for my lives next week. And this to me is really getting even more comfortable. So if y'all missed my videos earlier in the week, I'm really trying to make sure that I push through my uncomfortableness, and getting on here every day is really helping. So if you're watching me and you're thinking that you can't do this, please think again, because I'm going to hold this up a little. Please think again, because it's really not, what I'm doing is not hard. This is really easy. It takes a little bit of confidence, and your confidence will definitely improve once you push through that fear. So that's what we're doing, and I don't want you to think that, I'm up here feeling all great and comfortable about it, because it's a struggle for me every day to make sure I commit, but that's what I'm doing. It's important to me, and I really want my business to grow, and I really am enjoying this, and the mission is wonderful. So getting on here, even just for 5 minutes, is just like thebomb.com for me, okay? So I hope you're all enjoying it, and I will see you again tomorrow morning, and we're going to be doing eyes tomorrow. We're going to be doing shadows. So get on here today, get on the comments, give me a heart and a like if you were watching it. Tell me what your thoughts are, and if you want to see any particular colors for tomorrow for the eyeshadow, segment of our series, our 5-part series, please let me know in the comments, okay? Have a great day. I'm off to work. Love you all. Bye.